Welcome back, episode 17 of the 167 podcast. Good to have you back, man. Unlucky. 1-0 down. I'm stoked. Hughesey's not.
No,
You're not stoked.
footy.
Jerome Hughes as well. Baby daddy. Shit.
Yeah. He started early too. He brought his nephew over to the Goldie.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, that was. I was about. I was saying to a few people, I was like, "That was a piece of piss, Dad." But then, to be fair, he's 7 years old, so he pretty much done nothing. I done nothing. He just cruised the whole way along. So I know babies are going to be a bit harder than that. So really excited. Myself and Mole, we're really keen to be parents, and she's going well now. She started a bit rocky in her first trimester. I think she was a bit sick and had a bit of that morning sickness stuff, but she's over that hill now, and she just gets really tired now. So it's I've been in the pit at home doing all the work and cooking and cleaning and all that sort of stuff. So
Get
it's
used
good.
to that, brother. Hey, Munster.
Hey, it's not easy, boys. I'm telling you. Looking after 4 kids, my wife, and the 3 others.
And the dogs as well.
And the dogs.
And the dogs.
Oh, mate. I was actually in the pit. I was like, Bianca and the kids obviously come to Origin, and I'm like, oh, she'll go home with the kids, and that will be fine. Oh, I want to come down and watch you play Titans. All go together. I was like, oh no, but I loved obviously having them there. But the plane ride was pretty eventful for her. Jagger fell asleep with me at the back, so I pretty much just watched movies the whole time.
Was that Blake crying on the plane?
Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, I was straight across from Bianca, and Blake and Jackson was there as well, I think. And I was looking over it, and I felt so bad, and I was like, oh, I would love to help run out, but I don't know if I could
You've
do
got
much.
that coming for you.
I got more of that to look forward to soon, so I was like, I'll just leave it to her. But she had 2 kids. Mun had 1, so I don't know how that works. I don't know if that's
Safe to say who Munster's favourite is.
No, I don't have no favourite. I definitely don't have a favourite, but you have to be over a certain age to be able to sit on your own. Jackson's old enough to sit on his own, have a seat, where Jagger and Blake had to sit on someone's lap. Right. But we couldn't all sit in the same row because then you have 3 masks, oxygen masks, so if the plane falls down. Someone's going to be smeared. So then Bianca goes, oh, Jerome's next to me. I'm like, oh, look, unfortunately, I have to go down and sit down my seat.
She wanted the swap seat.
we could have swapped. Yeah, we could have swapped. I was more than happy to swap, but yeah, obviously mine wasn't.
She messaged me saying, how'd you go? And I was like, oh, you don't want to talk about it.
He was a nightmare. He was so bad.
He slept the whole way, but he was a nightmare. Lucky you didn't have him.
Any advice, Mun, for Hughesey coming up here? You've obviously been through this period a few times now.
Don't get comfortable with them sleeping because it changes very quickly. A lot of the boys go, oh, they've been sleeping like a dream. And then I ask him a month later, like Richie, the physio, and he's like, mate, this kid doesn't sleep. So I think for me, have low expectations. And then obviously once it starts getting a little bit easier, you'll be right. But
were they all different?
Yep.
Blake, Jackson, Jagger with their sleep, yeah?
Yeah. Blake's the dream. I always hear that girls obviously are very easy now, and then obviously the hormones and stuff kick in around whenever they decide to kick in, and the boys get a little bit easier. But at the moment, the boys are causing carnage, breaking everything. They think it's funny. So obviously trying to eventually sell the home, but I'll end up losing money on it because I'm putting that much money into fixing things,
fixing holes in the wall.
But I'm so excited for you, Hughesey, and we'll see. You'll be right, mate.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for me, and I've thought about it for ages, like even before, like Mo was pregnant, just thinking about having a kid, and I was thinking, you guys both know how much I love my sleep, so I think that's the hardest thing that's going to really test me is getting no sleep. So luckily, baby's due in November, so it's off season, so I don't really need any sleep, which is okay.
It's poor timing from yourself, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. I should have went pre-season, so Mole would hopefully let me sleep in, but I think baby will still be pretty hectic around pre-season, so you'll see a zombie walking around around pre-season time.
And not finding out gender?
Nah, gonna find make it a surprise. I think. Mun, did you do any?
Yeah, I did all 3 of them.
All 3 of them.
Yeah.
At first, I was sort of like, oh, that's I like to prepare and do all that sort of stuff. But now I'm more like, oh, you can still prepare. Plus, it makes it even more exciting. So, see what gender we have on the day, eh?
Very good.
Pops out.
Yeah, it's very exciting. Little pear head coming out.
Oh, I sad that Hughesey.
Poor Mo. if baby's anything like I was when I was a kid, I was like 13 pounds, I think.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
13 pounds.
Yeah, poor mum.
Jesus.
I had a big noggin, I think. So, poor Mole could be.
What comes out
be going
first?
through
Head? Supposed to come out
Yeah,
first?
but so obviously if they get too big, like if he's 13 pound, I'm guessing poor mum wasn't going to be going natural. But my boys, all my three were pretty small.
Stewie Griffin. Were yours little coming?
Yeah, Blake was the biggest and she was 7 weeks at Premi. So lucky she didn't go full term.
What?
Yeah, she was bigger than the boys at like 7 weeks early. So she would have been a big bopper. So Bianca's probably cheering.
Front rower.
Yeah. Just try another stitch in there, Doc. Don't say that, they hate it.
Are you gonna watch it? Are you gonna?
I don't know. Is that a thing, man? Is that I don't know. Are you supposed to get down there and watch, or are you supposed to stay up by the head?
I did it all three down the bottom. I actually cut the umbilical cord for Blake. The other two I didn't because we didn't. Usually we went with the guy that obviously Jonathan Nettle that you're going through.
Yeah.
But he was away on a family holiday, so we got the next person in line that he obviously has that he's ever away, and she ended up making me cut the umbilical cord. But the other two, I didn't have to.
You didn't have to.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'd be interesting. I'm sure you'll be excited to experience. Women, I actually have so much respect from now. I always did have respect from, but no, actually, cut that out, But I mean,
leave it in. Nah.
Just the way they go through the process and everything is just like, wow, I don't think I could ever do that. So
My thing's like the morning sickness stuff. That would wreck me. Hey, the baby coming out, that would be awful. But
I think just the full 9 months of it growing and. At the start, I was sort of like, oh, yeah, she's putting it on a bit here. She just doesn't want to cook, She doesn't want to cook for me here. But I know, someone who's Johns has been into me. He's like, mate, you need to respect them because it's not easy. And, Mol's been telling me how much she's going through with different sort of things. So, you just got to respect them. And then I think, like, Munny will probably respect them even more than I do already after the actual birth. So
I love that.
She loved coffee. Bianca loved coffee and couldn't handle the smell.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Mole can't drink coffee.
No.
She only can drink black coffee at the moment, and she used to love steak. Cannot stand the smell of steak.
But then they have cravings as well, right?
Yeah. Mole her cravings haven't really been like anything crazy that she hasn't eaten before. Just still like Macca's and stuff. So she'll probably hate me saying that, but cheeseburgers and that. But yeah, she can't. She used to love steak. Can't stand the smell of it. Her smell's gone real. I don't know, heightened. But she just can't do steak. And I steak for brekkie sometimes, and I have to go cook it out on the barbecue outside because it's too smelly inside.
Oh, that's crazy.
Might be a boy then, mate.
You reckon?
Yeah.
What do they call them? What are the wives' tales?
Yeah, Bianca was eating hot chips for Jackson and had chocolate for Jagger, and she She ate a lot of protein with Blake.
Really?
Okay. So you might be having a boy.
So what do you reckon, boys? What do you reckon?
I think you have a boy.
What do you reckon, Peps?
I think you're having a girl.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of like your family, Mole's family.
All girls. I got all sisters.
Yeah.
Surely I got to break the cycle. Get a boy in there. Well, I don't care, but I'm saying. Yeah,
But your sister's got two boys.
The baby's going to have... Yeah, true. I was going to say. Baby's going to have no uncles. I got all sisters and Mole's only got one sister. So.
Oh, yeah, but if they find partners, isn't that an uncle?
Yeah.
No blood uncles.
Yeah, no blood uncles, sorry.
Yeah, wow.
Fair.
Oh, well.
So we'll see how we go.
Fingers crossed.
Luck to you, Hughesey.
Luck with that. We'll get some
Thanks,
updates along the way for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this week I'm going to do the primer.
Yeah, I love it. Let's go.
Because Mun come unprepared, so.
Like usual.
You had the day off today as well. RDO.
Nah, I was with the kids,
under
mate.
the pump.
I was
Yeah,
under the
okay,
kids,
fair
mate.
enough. That's
Surprised you didn't actually come in, to be honest.
Yeah. You spent a week with them. All right, this week's primer. Shout out Nick Meaney. He sort of pushed this one on to me, so big fan of the show. If you could know one stat about your life before you passed away, what would it be? And this could be anything. So there were some interesting ones getting tossed around at the table when Means threw it up.
Yeah.
So maybe to spur some ideas, I'm going to say my one first.
So you got one that you actually want to
The
find
first
out?
one that came to mind was like, how many times your name was mentioned in a conversation?
Not an article, just a conversation.
Well, yeah, conversation.
Anything. And they're talking about you or just your name, Ryan?
No, like
You,
yeah,
actual
me.
you. Okay.
Yeah. And that's just a number.
It'd be a lot.
Well,
It'd be a lot.
Yeah.
So people,
I reckon it'd be a mil.
it'd be heaps.
Million?
I think
Nah,
I'd
it'd
say
be-
over a mil. I
Yeah,
reckon.
it'd be shitloads.
That'd be crazy.
But I was like, just imagine seeing the number of it.
Yeah, that'd be pretty crazy. It'd be a lot, I reckon. Like, imagine you're playing footy. A lot of people watch every game. They're going to talk about you in any different way.
Maybe in touch circles as well before you even decided to play NRL.
Touch, school. There's so many.
Bro, it'd be heaps. It'd be heaps, I reckon.
So I was like, that would be interesting
Yeah.
to just see.
Yeah.
So it got me thinking, and that's why I've asked it this week.
I like that.
Okay.
Have you got any, Dave? And you're in on this as well, I reckon, because I feel like you're. Didn't introduce you at the start. We got a bit sidetracked, but Dave, everyone, he's here.
Yeah, hello. Happy to be here.
Hey, Dave.
Been benched again now that Mun's back.
Oh, yes, true.
I could bring something
Yeah.
up if you want me to bring it up.
Hold on.
What's going on here?
He's hoping we
Nothing.
finish the potty early tonight because he's got a date.
Does he?
Oh, shit.
He's got a
All
new
right, well, we'll
date.
get through it quickly.
Yeah.
Can't be late. Well, I'm going to trivia as well. So if I miss those first few questions, it could be costly.
Okay, how long we got?
Well, I'll try to be out of here by about 7-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got heaps of
Yeah,
time.
heaps of
plenty of
time.
time. Yeah.
All right, you can kick us off then.
Oh, that's a struggle. Well, the first thing that comes to mind is like how many beers I've drank, or
Country.
like I don't know if this should go in or not, but like how much weed I've consumed in my life. It would be a lot.
I didn't think you was a weed smoker, eh?
Yeah, no, I hide it well.
Well, we haven't said next year, so we could probably smell it on you.
Explain to you.
So I'm guessing it's a lot if you want to find out how much
it would be a bit, especially by the time I die.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. My name coming up in conversation would be interesting as well because it's not like I get talked about as much as you guys do. So that would be an interesting
But I still
one.
reckon it's a big, like, your family. Like, your
Family,
family would
yeah.
talk about you a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
friends.
How many hours spent on the toilet would be interesting.
I feel like that'd be
hours
easy to
slept.
calculate though. Don't you reckon?
Just an average per day.
Well, if you know you go once or twice per day, you can sort of just
Yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon the
that right.
time, though, I reckon the time will freak you out.
time elapsed.
Yeah, I reckon you would see the number and you'd be like, holy shit, have I
Really?
spent that? Because it'd be long.
Well, I'm in and out, so I don't know what he's like.
Nah, I'm sitting
Nah,
on
I'm
you for
sitting on for
ages.
Just scrolling.
I think I would love to know like your top list of like top 5 words used or top 10 words.
Oh yeah,
That would be cool.
Yeah.
I like that one. That's good. Boys,
I was thinking how many shits I take.
Country.
But I guess that's sort of the same as sitting on the toilet.
most common used word's a good one.
Yeah, I like
reckon?
that one.
How far you've walked?
Yeah, mine wouldn't be far.
Yeah, ones that are, you'd be
Walking.
so surprised.
I reckon how many handshakes
Oh, okay.
you've given.
And the people who you've given it to.
Yeah.
The whole list.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Handshakes and how many handshakes and how many to each person? It'd be a lot of footy players up there. Top team players, I reckon. Friends? No, I don't really shake my friends' hands.
No, just give him the knuckles, bro.
What's up, bro?
What's up, bro? Kurt, right?
Yeah, something like that. Fuck, there'd be so many good ones out there, I reckon. What do you got, man?
I thought yours might have been how many times you brush your teeth.
Yours would be easy to count.
Yours would be on the
Five.
backfired. Mine's actually pretty easy. I actually would love to know, since we started that big fan segment, how many people use big fan. I'd love to know. Oh, mate, everywhere I go, someone's saying it. Even players on the field are saying it to me. And I'm like, I don't know if they're like being sarcastic or they're having a dig at us on the potty or...
Well, it's probably a lot to do with when you go do Fox Sports.
Yeah,
and
I was going to
Channel
say
9
that.
as
They
well.
probably would have seen some of that.
Did
sort
Smithy
of
put it
stuff.
on you the other day?
He did. He's been doing it to me lately.
Did he do
He's
the
getting on the front
reversey?
foot,
Yeah, he's been getting
I
on.
like that.
Yeah, he's
like
been
that.
getting me a beauty,
We're
actually.
going to have to get him on the potty
You
then
have to
if
get
he's
him
going
on.
to start doing that.
But yeah, I reckon mine's probably just how many times big fan's been used.
It'd be a bit.
Since I started using it on like a platform of like
Yeah.
Fox and Channel 9.
Yeah, I
I
like
like
that.
it.
I like that.
Have a think. Let us know in the comms if you got anything you'd love to
Yeah.
know, and we'll discuss it next week as well.
Nice primer.
Yeah, I like that
Thank you.
primer.
Thanks,
Got me
Nicholas
thinking.
Meaney. Very,
Yeah,
very good.
Got me thinking.
All right, let's fly through today. Footy straight out. Here we go. Let's talk about our game first.
Yep.
Gold Coast.
Wet.
Torrential rain.
Sunny Gold
How
Coast.
weird was it though when we rocked up?
It was sunny.
Sunny, the grass was dry.
Yeah.
It actually held up really well, and then bang.
As soon as you ran out for warm-up.
Yeah. And then we come inside, and then like 5 minutes later, someone was like, it's pissing down outside. I'm like, what? I was just out there. It was grouse.
I may have jinxed it when we're doing our stretches and stuff. Gone. It hasn't even rained. It's perfect. It's going well.
It was like the Sharks game a few weeks ago when all week we spoke about, it's going to rain.
Yeah, then it was
play wet weather
pretty
footy.
dry.
It didn't rain once during the game,
It
did
did
it?
not rain at all.
I think it rained in like the last 2 minutes or something, but
Game was over.
Yeah.
Nah, that was weird. It was weird.
How about running out for warm-up? It actually sounded like it was our home crowd for a bit there, eh? Lots of Melbourne.
I was going to say, like, I was looking around. There was a lot of Melbourne supporters in the crowd, and I feel like we get a pretty good support system, or we got a pretty good support system up in Queensland. So, shout out to everyone that braved the weather.
Someone probably
There were a
got
lot
lucky.
of big fan calls just commending you boys on staying after and signing autographs for the fans. Because a lot of people came out of the pouring rain, so good on you. The fans appreciated it.
Yeah, there was a bit. I met a big fan actually. He was wearing a. He said he was going to send a question in. I think I forgot his name, but he was wearing.
Yeah, Xavier.
He was wearing a North Kangaroos.
Yeah, I've got his
North
question.
Melbourne
Oh, you got his question, did you?
Yeah. He was a good dude. He was a good dude, big fan, and don't know why he was wearing that Kangas shirt, but shout out to him.
I think it's like an in thing at the moment, just wearing different coloured jerseys to games. Like everyone talks about the random South bloke, and I think everyone gets a kick out of it now. But I think we're lucky when there's obviously a lot of fans come. They could actually probably sit up underneath the undercover because not many people come because it was torrential rain.
Are you still protected under that though, at Goldie?
I think so.
Yeah, so there was because there wasn't many people. Like obviously, still good turnout because of the torrential rain. But I think a lot of the fans would have left their seats and gone and sat somewhere else behind them
Yeah, okay.
because obviously no one was coming to the game.
A lot of ponchos though. A lot of ponchos.
Yeah,
out
there was.
It's good.
Yeah, big fan of everyone staying around actually. That was
Yeah. That was good.
a lot of people stay, and it's hard because like you want to get around to everyone, but
Yeah. It's just
you just can't.
It's just
Especially when Bellyach's blowing up and
He's
just
trying
like,
to-
"Go on, hurry up."
Yeah.
There's usually a clock at home games to
Yeah.
Yep.
See how long we can stay out there. So hopefully most people got to see a few of the boys. Like, a few of the boys scattered a bit. So hopefully all our fans got to see a few of the lads.
and nice to get back in the winners' circle.
Yeah, it was a bit of a messy win. You probably could call it. It was probably the way it was. The weather was, but I thought we sort of played how we wanted to play it in the wet weather, and you got to take those wins. I think you got to know how to win ugly. It's just as good as winning, pretty. So we'll take that, and hopefully we can, get another win this week and stay consistent.
Mun backing up from Origin.
Yep.
You spoke about how tough it is to back up for a Saturday game after Wednesday. We put the mocker on you, but how was that?
Mate, actually, it was really good. I felt great, surprisingly, even though I probably missed a fair few tackles on Wednesday, but I felt like I made a lot too. No, I was actually right. Probably a little bit stuck in the mud there coming into the torrential rain game, but got out unscathed and just glad I could turn up and somehow contribute a little bit. Thought we were good. Like you said, I just like the way we defended really well in the first half. Second half was maybe a little bit scratchy, but I felt like we were in the box seat and very, not comfortable, but I felt like we were on top of them a lot. And then just a couple of little moments as a team, just probably let them back in a little bit. Got lucky call, probably with that Verrills try, me personally. But I guess you got to take those when they come. Sometimes we're on the receiving end of it, and sometimes we don't get that lucky,
Do you reckon it was a try?
Oh, I don't. They didn't really.
I didn't even watch it. I remember I was walking back after one of the tries, and I was like, to Munny, I was like, bro, why didn't they call that? And he's like, I don't know. We'll take it.
Because I don't know. Because obviously it was because of me that it wasn't. Like I actually felt like I couldn't tackle him.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
So it's like, well,
was he moving though? Like, was Tino actually grabbing you and moving, or because sort of or not?
I think it was one of those ones where like he tried to hide that he wasn't.
Like he was just moving towards you.
Yeah.
Moving forward. Yeah.
Because I don't know what else.
You can't.
If he wasn't doing that, like
You can't hit him as you go through.
yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I think he may have grazed Tino as well.
Yeah,
but
that's the thing.
I've seen those.
Well, you're not.
being
Yeah, I've
awarded
seen
as well.
them awarded a try.
Yeah.
So what's the rule? You can't touch them.
So I don't think Verrills
yeah.
can. Oh, so Verrills
Can't use him as a barricade.
Yeah, so
sort
you
of
can't.
thing.
Yeah.
So you can't. Like, if he went from dummy half, he couldn't touch him.
Yeah.
So, but I think when he went through, he touched him. You know what I mean? Like he bumped into him and then got through.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's my interpretation from it all.
Yeah.
The reason probably why we got given the reversal,
Mm.
but they still got the penalty, and then GA obviously scored a freaky try to
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what happened.
to do that. But I think for us as a group, I was pretty happy with the way we played. You happy?
Yeah, no, I was the same. Like sometimes it's hard with those games. Like it sounds so weird saying this, but like you're a little bit disappointed, but then like on reflection when you watch the game back, you're like, oh, like,
Yeah.
we scored 28 points. It was wet.
Yeah.
We did the right things we wanted to do, and they scored not some lucky tries, but like
Yeah.
tries that
Yeah. It was more of a. The tries was more.
it's like a skill execution.
Yeah.
sort of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Like I remember thinking after the game, I was like, I don't know how I feel.
Mm.
I'm not like elated, but yeah, after watching it back, I was like, it's a win. It's a good win.
It's a
you
win.
know?
Yeah.
In the wet, you know. I think we just got so much high expectations
Yeah,
of each other. So it's like sometimes you just got to win like that, like you said. So that was good.
Win ugly.
It was nice in the sheds after as well.
Yep. A lot of people.
Good
in there.
vibes. A lot of people in
it was
there.
Good.
Yeah.
We did review recovery up there as well. So.
Yep. Had a nice feed at
Mario's?
Mario's
Yeah.
in Broadbeach. There it was packed.
Yeah, what was going on?
Seafire. Seafire. Yeah. So it's a pretty funny story. There was like these fireworks. I think it's called Seafire, and it was so loud. And I was sketching. And I was telling Pat
Every
like,
couple
bro,
of minutes.
Yeah, I was like, bro, this something's happening here. Like it's gunshots, or like a building's getting blown up. It's gonna fall on us. And I was sketching out for ages because bro, it was loud though. It was so loud.
It was, but I was like, you must have been like, either you've watched something that's happened like that recently, because it didn't cross my mind once. I was like,
yeah, true.
That's outstanding.
And then we had to go for a walk.
Well,
Me and Pat.
we were sitting down for ages, and you could tell he was still thinking about it. And I was like, let's go have a look.
Bro, it was happening for ages, and no one was batting an eye. I was fucking freaking out. I don't know why. I probably had my conspiracy fucking theory head on, and
P Diddy was there with him.
and then me and Pat went for a walk just to clear my head, and we seen the fireworks going off. It was to be fair, it was the fireworks were one way, and the noise was coming from
the echoes.
Yeah, it was echoing through the big building. So I was in the right to think something was happening.
Ted Jobbos this week, obviously none.
Yeah.
We had a putt off
Yeah.
pre-game.
I liked it.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it's a good little change up. Although I missed a bit of the rivalry, but I'm sure we could put it in.
And our three finalists,
Yeah.
Stefano,
Yobbo.
Tui,
Glory,
They're all
and
Yobbo.
Glory.
Jobbos.
They all were.
And probably people that have never played. Well, Glory can play, yeah.
I felt sorry for Steph. Like he got it that close to the hole, and then they had to go again for
Yeah,
the
to get
top
it
three,
closer.
and then both of them went out. Like,
no consistency.
And then Glory come away with the dub, eh?
yeah.
Yeah.
He won.
But he was like 4 or 5 steps away from the hole.
Yeah.
And then Grant went in the wrong order.
So he
Put
missed
it
it.
close, had another go, put
And
it
then
close,
booted
and
it.
then they told him that it didn't count.
Because I don't know what he was doing. We're going backwards from 17
Yeah,
to...
what?
I don't know why he went after Hughesey.
I don't know either.
Maybe he
That
wants
was
maybe he
weird.
wants a
Maybe
6.
he wants, maybe he thought he was playing the 6.
Yeah,
eh?
it might have been.
Another question I had this week was actually around what do you guys sniff in that bucket pre-game?
Oh,
And I was like, let's lay down the law. I think
yeah.
ours is just eucalyptus oil and hot water, boiling water.
Yep.
But I dare say sniffing salts would be.
Yeah, I think some of the other teams may have different stuff. So, what does sniffing salts actually smell like? Like, would it be the same, or is it
I
more
don't know if it
like
smells like that, but I think it's just to like.
give you a hit? Yeah, you
Yeah.
see some of the boys they do it and they come out reeling out of it and just making the face. So,
Like,
It's a lot more like chemically. I actually tried it recently. Have you guys ever had it?
The sniffing
I
salts.
haven't had sniffing salts.
It's wild. We should get someone try it on the podcast because
Yeah,
it
can
really
you?
is just like, like it just hits you.
Can
Really?
you?
It's way more
maybe we
intense than
might need it
eucalyptus.
more.
Look
than
up the ones that
eucalyptus.
Joe Rogan does in his podcast and see if we can get some of them in.
Jesus,
Yeah.
the head will fall off like what's a warheads?
yeah.
Warhead lollies.
Yeah, because I think I've seen them do it a few times. It's fucking funny. It's so funny.
Is
seeing
it?
them
Oh,
do
is there one like real bad?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
so.
okay.
Like you can smell it without the lid off, and then they take the lid off and they just. And they just
fuck.
That's so good.
I actually love it though. I love the eucalyptus. So if there's a stronger one, because sometimes it's a bit inconsistent of how the strength of
You need
it.
it straight away.
Hey,
You need to have it like
as soon as the hot water's in.
Yeah, right, okay.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I don't think it really does anything for
Should
me.
we try like a little chili challenge as well with the chips or something?
No,
Let's not do that.
I get fucking sick.
Yeah.
Barley belly again.
Barley belly.
Barley belly. Yeah, we didn't even talk about that.
Yeah.
You did the potty last week, so you sort of got away with it. And
Bro, yeah, it was after I left. I got home, bro. I was rattled. I was rattled. I actually was aching bad. Like my arms and that were like so sore, and I was on the toilet every half an hour, I reckon. It was so bad.
Yeah, right,
it was so bad. And then I had the day off training because I was that bad. And then I went on the day off just to try and get moving again. And then once I felt good then, sweet. And then once I got home, I started getting body aches again. I was all over the place. I was carrying on too. I was like in bed dying.
Oh, she's just throwing up. She's got a baby in her stomach.
She's growing a baby and I'm complaining about fucking shitting myself. So.
Oh, Brendan Smith.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it was a tough week. But by the time the game came, I was all good. So yeah, grateful.
All right, let's get into our tips this week, then. I feel like we all did pretty well.
Yeah.
I got my locker, didn't I? We were talking about that.
No, you locked the Roosters.
How can you lock the Roosters? They weren't favourites.
No,
They were favourites.
No. So when we tipped on the Tuesday, because I was talking with my mate about this, when we tipped on Tuesday, Raiders were favourites, but by the time the game rolled around, Roosters were
Are you
favourites.
sure I locked the Roosters?
Yeah, because I listened back to it today, and you both hadn't used your lock on the last tip, and so you had to lock the Roosters.
Oh, it was looking so good.
And they were going all right too, eh?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
for
they
half-time.
almost came back. That was close. But I mean, Hughesey, if you had got that, that would have been a perfect round.
Wow. Bullshit.
No
You
way.
got 7 from 8.
Oh, I would have got 9.
No,
Yeah.
you got 10.
Huh?
It's
No, 9.
10. Oh, well,
Nah.
my comp gets
8
10.
plus an
Oh,
extra
get the
one.
extra
Didn't get
point.
Origin either, though. But got the
No,
women's.
Hughesey got, well, because this week, so I've added women's origin this week. Men's origin was part of last week's tips.
Ah, okay.
So you picked the women.
I went
for
the
me?
girls, eh? Did I go New South Wales? I mean,
No,
I
you
went,
went Queensland.
Oh, did I?
Yeah. Yeah.
I went Queensland.
oh yeah,
too,
they
eh?
won.
Yeah, they won.
Yeah, man.
Yes, the unlucky mate.
Yeah.
Although Isabel Kelly scored that try. So.
No, she
No,
didn't.
she didn't.
She didn't put it down, mate. You know she
Oh,
did.
yeah,
That's
I
day
know.
one stuff.
I think there's been several tries like that in the NRL, and they've just. Sometimes you watch it, and I'll be like, "That's not a try to get the ball down," but it's just
They
like,
just give it, yeah. Nah, but that one you could actually see it didn't hit the ground.
Oh.
What about
What do
Tupo's
you-
one?
What do you
Oh,
reckon
yeah.
Bellyache would have said to you guys if one of you had done that?
Oh, he would have,
Oh, he would have been cheering.
Yeah, I don't know.
especially because they lost by. What did they lose by? 4.
That was by 4.
Yeah, that's tough. Nah, they won it anyway.
Yeah, they won the series anyway. But it's clean sweep would have been probably a sweeter taste.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
oh well.
it's all right.
They still got
Dubs.
Yep. So, Pappy, you got 5 out of 8.
Huge. I'm
tip-
catching you, brother.
Yeah, Broncos, New South Wales, and the Roosters with a lock. And Mun,
Is that what
I
you
got
got?
5 out of 8 for you.
Well, I'm not happy about that.
Those are the ones you got wrong. Yeah, it was Broncos, Souths, and Eels that I got wrong for you, Mun.
Oh well.
Oh, well.
We live and we learn.
Yeah. All right.
All right,
This week.
let's go.
Yep. Knights versus Manly in Newcastle, and Manly are favourites. No Turbo still.
But the way
But-
Hopewadi played,
Yeah,
Yeah,
Lehigh's
he's a
been
good
playing
player,
well.
eh?
he's a freak.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
another, that's another
Where is
headache
it? Sorry.
in Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Ponga's back.
Yep.
He's got his due.
Stewie.
He's Mountain
Yeah,
Dew.
I'm good.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Manly.
Yeah. 3 Manlys.
Not trying to twist it.
Yeah. Oh no.
Pogger's back.
He's
Yeah,
due.
you're looking good. Yeah.
Friday, 6 p.m. Early game. Storm Cows.
Cows off a good win.
Okay, the Storms. Let's talk about that
Yeah.
game quickly then.
Yeah.
They're coming 6th, so we're coming 4th.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're going all right, eh?
They're going good.
Pappy, you're going to break your try scoring drought against them.
Yeah, I realised that the other day.
The only team that he hasn't scored against. Is that right? Well,
Yeah, I think so.
It's
Actually, looking at that, can you look at? Oh no, it's probably too long now. But have me and Hughesey scored against every team?
nah, I haven't scored against heaps of players.
It's probably a good
Yeah,
question.
have a
to
Heaps
ask.
of
look.
teams.
Yeah.
No, it's just a question.
You know what I like? I just remembered versing every team in the tries I've scored games in. That's sort of weird.
You
It's like,
would have scored
that's a
doubles
lot of-
against
that's a
everyone,
lot of-
other than Cows. You would have doubles
maybe.
against most teams.
I don't know how many games I played against Cows. Maybe 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was only, I think, 4 or 5 when I had a look before.
That's still a fair few games.
Yeah. I don't even know if I've scored against the Cows.
Yeah, I was trying to think. I don't think I have either. I haven't played them that much, I don't reckon. I feel like every time we play them, I don't play.
Yeah, I can't
Nah,
remember
that's
last
a
time I
lie.
scored
I
against
played
the
them a
Cows
few
either.
times.
I reckon
Yeah,
you
I don't
have
think I've
none.
scored against the Cows.
No. How many times? You would have versed them
Heaps of times.
heaps of times.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mun, you versed them 14 times.
Holy shit.
Is this you? You've kicked goals against them.
What?
I used to be a goal
Is that
kicker.
right?
I used to be a goal kicker, yeah. Ben Smith was
Yeah.
there.
2017.
Yeah, sorry, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the year he lost us the game against Roosters and all the young bucks played and he couldn't
Yeah.
kick a
No, I didn't goal
fucking
kick that.
And I forgot about this game. You kicked a field goal when we beat them 7-6.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah.
That was up there. I played that game, I think.
It hit Gavin Cooper's hand and went through. Otherwise, it'd probably gone left.
Oh, yeah. And you scored a double in 2020 against them.
Oh, there you go, brother. I'm back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Remember you hurdled
Yes, I did.
Yeah, you
Otherwise, it was
hurdled,
my ACL gone. I do remember that.
Asiata, yeah.
All right, but going back to those. So me and Hughesey have scored against every other team then?
No, I haven't. I know I haven't.
Oh, I don't know.
You won't be able to
That'll
find
take me
that.
a while to
All right,
work
we'll
out.
do it next potty and see how we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll get the list together.
All right.
Back at Amy Park.
Yeah.
For the bye.
Friday, I love
6
this.
o'clock.
This spot's the best
The
spot.
best slot.
That's the time.
Friday, 6 o'clock. You still get, that long enough in the day. You get to have that little nap, and then you're finished before bloody midnight. So, should be good. Should be good. They're going good too. They got, quality players. You sort of don't realize how good their team is, Like,
A few Origin players.
yeah, they got a lot of Origin players. I think what do they got? 4?
Robson,
Robson.
Talangi,
Dearden,
Tonga didn't play. 'cause he's
Dearden,
injured.
Cotter.
Cotter, Nanai.
and I. Yeah. So
Yeah. Plus they got Drinkwater as well.
Drinky,
Drinky.
he's been carving it up. So
Yeah.
it should be a good test for us. Hopefully we can get a win before the bye. It makes the bye round the couple of days off a little bit sweeter.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
You enjoy the bye a bit more when you
Yeah.
get a win. So
It's even shit sometimes going into if you get picked for Origin and you go in and you played against the guys. The
And you
week
lose.
before.
Oh, yeah, you've lost to them.
Yeah.
It's such a true.
all right then.
Yeah.
We better get
All
the
right.
win.
3, 2, 1.
Stormers.
Nice. Next game, Dolphins Dragons. That is Dolphins home game. And whose favourites here? Dolphins are favourites.
It's the Dragons as well.
Dragons been going pretty good.
Dragons are in the 8 and
Been
Dolphins are
low-key
at 10.
going good.
Mm.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that, eh?
No, they must have had a bad run lately. The Dolphins after us.
Mm.
So they're up there one stage. All right.
Yep. 3, 2, 1.
Dragons.
Dolphins. Ooh.
And I'll lock them in, the Dragons.
Oh, he's got an early lock.
Ooh.
I don't mind that.
Interesting.
Yeah. All right. Next game, Sharks versus Waz at Shark Park. And Sharkies are favourites.
Jesus, that's a tough game. That's
That'll be a great game.
that will be
Poor
good.
Mitch Barnett.
Yeah.
Eh? That's
That's tough, man. He's been playing good footy
sad
too.
news, man.
Yeah.
Especially
They
around
got
this time, like Origin. He's playing Origin, playing good. The Warriors are going good. He's been such a good player for them. So
He's a big loss for them.
yeah, he's huge.
But yeah, they got the that young kid Leka Halasima starting this week. He was
my
really
life.
good on the weekend
Yeah,
as
He's
well.
been unreal.
He's gonna be
Yeah.
a good player.
I'm trying to pick him up in my fantasy league, so hopefully no one else gets him.
He's a gem. All right.
Yeah,
That's a tough one. All right.
Sharks
Yep.
are hard to beat at home.
Yeah, and how about Chance ran for like 340 meters or something in the game on the weekend? Did you see that?
I've seen a stat.
Crazy.
He's got like 4 of the top 10
Yeah.
most running meters or something.
Yeah.
340. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't even run that.
Shout out Random Stats Guy. I think he posted that
yeah,
one.
was it him? Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
things.
Yeah. Oh,
boy.
perhaps your mate Ronaldo's out this week.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Well, he got suspended the last game, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Against
I think so.
Roosters.
A few weeks.
Mm.
Oh, because I had to buy last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoulder charge.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Warriors lock.
Ooh.
I should have. I'm not going to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
They've been going so good. Metcalf's been carving. Is he leading the Dally M still or what?
I think Tedesco is.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Ted,
I think he's gone
no,
behind.
you're right, mate. No, sorry,
Metcalf.
Metcalf is. Yes,
he'll be up there. He'll go close if he keeps playing the way he's playing.
Yeah, he's been getting some good footy.
Were you leading when I went behind closed doors last year?
Bro, I wasn't even in the top
True.
Yeah.
20.
Yeah, wow. Fuck, that's pretty cool.
He did. He did Tommy Turbo, but now he's doing a Jerome Hughes now.
All right. Got one Deli in point this year, so back-to-back score.
It's not too late, mate.
Yeah,
It's
but
not
that's
too
only
late.
halfway through, bro.
Yeah.
True, you get 6 points. Fine.
Yeah, 6 points now.
That's
yeah.
crazy. Eh?
Yeah.
Well, you can get 6 points, sorry.
Yeah.
Never know.
All right. Next game, Broncos Titans, 7:30 Saturday at Suncorp. Broncos are favourites.
Oh, it's Adam Reynolds 300th.
Reece Walsh back.
Oh, yeah.
They just get up, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to go then, but if they lose this game, there's got to be something going on internally, surely.
Titans aren't that far behind.
Nah, they're not.
They're a good
Titans
team.
are a good team, but yeah, the way the Broncos have been. What have they
And
lost?
Titans
4 in a
versed
row?
us last week, so
True.
But they
the
didn't
curse
win.
still lives
True.
on.
Yeah, they didn't win
Yeah.
though. So,
No, but every team we versed,
well, even if
Yeah.
we beat them,
yeah, they haven't won the week after.
All right.
Well, the whole yeah,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah,
Really?
I'm certain.
I thought it's just only the teams.
No.
we
I'm
lost.
beat us.
pretty certain. Eh? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm.
So,
Nah,
Yeah.
Penrith would have.
Oh no.
The Warriors.
Oh, maybe
Well-
Warriors. Oh, maybe yeah.
yeah, I remember looking. I think it was the Warriors.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, there wouldn't be many.
yeah, wouldn't be too many. Yeah.
All right. Let's
All
go.
right.
Sweet. I'm good.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Broncos.
Yeah, Bronx.
Brisbane Broncos.
Yeah.
All right. Sunday, first game. Raiders versus Souths, and Raiders a favourite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, Raiders home game.
Oh, and
Well, why didn't
Cody Walker and Whiten back.
Mm.
Canberra is cold.
Yeah, Canberra have got Jamal Fogarty and Tom Starling back.
Oh,
Mm.
okay. Oh, and it is Big Puppers.
Is it?
Big game.
That was
Yeah.
last week, wasn't it?
No, he leveled. He equaled.
Oh, okay.
He's beating it this week.
You're right.
Mm.
All right, sweet.
Yep. 3, 2, 1.
Raiders.
Lock.
Raiders.
Who?
No, they're favourites.
No, Raiders are favourites.
No, he went south.
Yeah, on South.
Oh, you went South?
Yeah, South's lock.
All right.
Yeah.
That's like it's not out of the question.
Oh, nah. I reckon they've been playing all right. They could have beaten the Warriors on the weekend. I thought they were
Yeah.
they were pretty close, and they get a bit of class back. So interesting.
And Big Cheese will be back in probably 4 or 5 weeks, so he'll be another good addition to him as well. Once he gets his engine back.
The cheese will. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Just had a feeling that it just said South, so
Yeah. I don't mind it.
going with it.
Not mad. Not mad.
Yeah. All right. Next game. Tigers, Panthers. Tigers home game. Panthers are favourites.
First game back for Luai against his old club.
Yeah. Oh, it's a Tigers home game, but it's at Combank Stadium, which is also the Panthers' home ground this season. So
Neutral.
There's a lot of.
Yeah.
I think we're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yep. all right.
yep. 3, 2, 1.
Tigers.
Oh, money.
I don't mind
All
that one.
right.
I don't mind.
Yeah. I mean, I was with you last week, man, of not tipping the Panthers, and it didn't work out well for either of us. So, see how you go.
Yeah.
Yep. Next game, last game of the round. Oh, Monday, because it's a long weekend.
Oh, yeah.
How good. Yeah.
King's birthday Monday
King's
and Tuesday.
birthday, Monday. What do you mean Tuesday?
It's my birthday Tuesday, bro.
Oh, happy birthday, brah. The real king.
Yeah.
The real king.
Ah.
Yeah.
Got it. I got you now.
Yeah. Used to be Queen's birthday, so I'll take it now. It's King's, so
Yeah.
yeah. Beauty.
All right. This is at Accor Stadium. Dogs, Eels. Dogs are favourites.
Dogs, Eels.
Lockie Galvin named on the extended bench.
Surely they don't play him. You reckon?
I reckon he'll.
Bro,
I reckon
maybe.
he'll have one. I
If
reckon
they
he'll have
named
one
them.
week.
If they named them, like,
Well, they're pretty injury.
yeah, they got a few
Ridden,
injuries. I think a few come back, but
I reckon he might play next week or the following week. I just think they
Yeah.
might get him in there, get the systems.
It's going to be weird. It's going to be interesting to see what they do with him. We spoke about it last week, but yeah, it's going to be very
What
interesting.
do you think, man?
It'd be an awkward situation.
What would you do with him? You're Cameron Serrato.
Well, who are you going to drop?
That's what, like, where would you put him?
Like, he's probably big enough. Like, he's still have to fill out. If you're looking at him playing lock, Kurt Mann's probably got a couple more years left in him. He's a couple of years older than me, maybe 1 year, 2 years older than me. So maybe he's after Curdy Mann, maybe playing lock if they bulk him up. But there's rumours going around that Toby Sexton isn't getting re-signed. So maybe Burton to 7.
Some big halves.
Crichton to
Some
fullback.
tall halves.
Maybe Burton to centres.
Yeah, that's what I tossed
Well, who
up.
do you get rid of there?
Yeah, like
Bronson, Cherry, and
Cherry's
Critter.
been good. Critter's been good.
Well, I mean, Critter
then
the
that means
fullback.
you get rid of Tracy.
Yeah,
But they might.
he's been
yeah.
going good though.
Like Critter, I think Critter wanted to go. Stephen Crichton wanted to go to Dogs to play fullback, didn't he? I know. I was just tossing that up.
Yeah.
Maybe him
Tracy-
fullback.
I feel like you wouldn't even want to mess with it too much. Like they're coming first. How much do you want
I
to?
think that's what everyone's saying.
change?
Like, why would you sign him when you're going pretty good already? And then
I think that's what I thought. Like it's probably a long term
yeah.
thing. But then if they name him in the squad this week, it's
Yeah.
like,
Well, he's gonna. You wouldn't sign him and then not play him all year. It'd just be a waste of us.
you'd have to speak to him and just like the reality is, mate, you
Yeah.
probably might not play, but
Yeah,
Well,
we
speak to
want you at the
Williams.
club because we know he's special
Yeah,
and we know
you
you can
know.
what you can do.
we can. Yeah,
It's good depth for the team.
Yeah.
Someone goes down.
Yeah,
they'll
well,
play.
if someone gets injured, then yeah. But I reckon they're going to play him.
Mm.
I don't know where, but they have to play him.
Interesting. All right.
Maybe back row. He could be like a Glenn Stewart for the time being. I don't know.
Yeah, he's going to have to fill out a bit, but
But you got Villiam and
He'll
kick out
get
and Preston there, so that's probably that's going as well. Anyway,
All right. Let's get our tip in here.
all right, let's go.
All
Here
right.
we go.
3, 2, 1.
Dogs.
Yeah.
Eager.
Nice. Yeah.
All right. Well, then that gets our tips in for this week.
Can we get a update on our scores, please?
Yeah, the full scores. So Munn trailing at the back on 56, but slowly catching up. Hughesey's pulled a bit closer to Paps on 64 and Paps out ahead on 68.
Oh, fuck, I'm still
So you got me by
4
12.
points.
flying.
I need 2 perfect rounds.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
And I think, did we say bonus point for perfect round as well?
Yeah, you get extra point,
Yeah.
I reckon.
Yeah,
1 point.
extra
1
point. Yeah.
It's pretty hard to get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
I had that last week, but anyway.
But what about if there's is there an Origin week where there's only like 4 teams playing?
Oh, yeah, there would be.
Ooh.
That's the
But those
next
are
one.
harder rounds to pick.
Yeah, it is still
Okay.
pretty hard. Like, we didn't get it, the one we had
Yeah.
a buy on.
We got
Well, that was
Yeah.
that round.
We got none. Yeah,
every game was the
all the
upset.
outsiders won, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. All right. Well, we'll do bonus point perfect round then.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yep.
Sweet.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, bit of news, guys. My date's been postponed to Thursday. So
Oh, what happened? What happened?
Is she lagging again?
No. I was just messaging her and I'll be like, oh, I'm going to be running a bit late. And she's like, oh, I'm also a bit everywhere. So we're like, oh, we'll just do Thursday
Oh, that
instead.
works out well then.
So it's
Yeah.
our fault.
Why is it every time you jump on the potty that you get cancelled on?
Yeah, I know. I don't know what it is with you guys. Some bad juju
juju,
around
yeah,
here.
yeah.
Sorry, mate, it might be me.
Exactly.
Maybe
Yeah.
I'm catfishing you. Maybe I'm the one that's just teeing shit up.
Yeah, you're the one. Yeah, you're just making sure I don't have anywhere to go. So you make plans and then cancel so I can stay for the potty.
It is actually that's lucky because we got our better be big fan of the week segment up here now. I'm about to sneeze. Look at the light. Look at the light.
Don't look at it like.
Does that actually stop it?
Stops it or brings it on. I don't know.
Just get it out, brother.
I'm good. All right, I'm good. No, better be a big fan of the week moments, boys. What have we got?
Mine's a little bit different. It's not different, but it's still obviously in the sporting world. But Cal Ward had obviously an injury.
What did he end up doing? Did
I'm
he?
not too
ACL.
sure. Oh, it was ACL. So his
Yeah.
season's over. Could have been
For
kicking
GWS.
cans. It's probably him done for the rest of his career. Bit of a sour note on that. So, but I just like the way he went about his leadership and went out and still put his injury aside and got the boys home in the fourth quarter against Richmond. They were down, I think it was 24 points. And he obviously, I don't know what he said to him, but just the way just a leader as a person in the group, older head, just put all these problems aside and just wanted the best outcome for the team. And I'm a big fan of that. So team first mentality and big fan of their Cal Ward and all the best for the recovery, mate.
Yeah, you can tell he's respected. Like you see the I think the boys were devastated when it happened. They sort of knew. They didn't know, but they sort of knew it was something pretty serious, and they looked pretty devastated. And I think someone went over there and gave him a kiss and that. So you can tell he was well respected, and that's probably why, man. So.
Yeah, I think he already had one previously, so always had a fair run of injuries, unfortunately. But yeah, just like the way he went about it.
Gave him a good little speech, and they ended up winning. So
Good.
Might have a role in leadership for maybe in Melbourne in the next couple of years. Bye-bye, Toddy Lowy.
Oh, good job, Cal Ward. Better be a big fan.
Yeah.
Hughesey, what do you got?
I'm going to go Alex Johnson. 200 tries. Which is pretty crazy because I feel like I got a feeling he's our age. Is he our age?
Probably younger.
I reckon he's younger.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
he's
makes it
younger
even worse. Well,
I didn't
better.
play against him, so
Yeah.
He's 30.
yeah, he's younger than us.
Yeah, younger than us. That's crazy.
And he's missed a year with the Achilles. Right?
Yeah. Like, that's so many tries. And he's
Yeah,
been
so 231 games, 200 tries.
Oh, that's
Crazy strike
unbelievable.
rate. Yeah.
That's a lot of games, though. That's a lot of games. 231 games.
He played. He played.
He must have.
He debuted.
He
in 2014.
debuted when he was young, though, eh? And he's pretty much been in that side for
Yeah, he won a
every
comp.
year since. Yeah, he won
a
that.
comp at South,
That's right.
2014.
14.
Yeah, he debuted that year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then won the comp, and then he's just pretty much been consistent apart from that 1 year where he got done as Achilles. But yeah, 200 tries is absolutely crazy. So, and to be fair, he's got a lot of footy in front of him too.
Yeah.
So he's definitely.
Yeah.
I reckon he's going to beat the record. Don't want to jinx him or
Is that
anything.
Kenny Irvine? Has he got the
Yeah,
record?
he's got he's 12 tries away.
Yep, 12 tries.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
Well,
he could
look at
touch
his
wood,
stats.
but-
yeah, he could nearly beat that this year. If not this year, it's going to be next year. So he's potentially, which I think he's definitely going to be the
It's
highest
not
try
celebrated
scorer.
enough right? Like you think of like Buddy Franklin when he kicked was it
1,000.
10,000 goals?
No one's going to do that.
No
again,
one's no one's
Yeah.
talking about Alex Johnson, but like that is
Yeah,
fair
I reckon
achievement,
once he beats it, like
Right.
200 is heaps, but once he gets the proper record, I reckon it's got to be.
I reckon it's got to be play on.
Huge.
I reckon South fans are allowed to storm the field.
I was going to say that.
It's gotta be
Are
play
you
on.
allowed to do
Has
the
to-
same
has to
thing
be
as
play
what,
on.
Yeah,
what
I
happened
like
to Buddy?
that.
Has
Oh,
to be,
respect
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
As long as you don't injure anyone, but go there and
Yeah.
just enjoy it.
Yeah.
I reckon.
That'd be cool. Like, we'd be able to witness it. We'd be alive for that. Like, I don't
Imagine
know.
that, yeah.
Like, Ken Irvine, when did he play? Like, it would have been years and years ago.
Yeah, he played from late 50s until the early 70s.
Yeah, so there you go. So some people wouldn't even probably alive now to watch Ken, like, you know what I mean? So that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
And
I reckon.
Slutsy was 190 as well, and
Yeah,
he had
Slutsy-
Slutsy was 2 years out of the
Yeah.
game because I was playing fullback,
That's right.
15, 16. So like, there's potentially
Couple
20,
years, eh?
20, 40 games for Slutsy as well. He could have probably
Yeah, you could have got
averaged 15 tries a game. Let's say 15 tries a year.
For a fullback too, that's pretty crazy. Like,
that. Yeah, that's
like fullbacks do score tries, not as much as wingers though, but yeah, so he was pretty crazy.
there you go.
I like it.
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys have ever noticed, but me and my mates have this thing with Alex Johnston. He scores untouched so often. Have you ever noticed that? Like he'll just get the ball on the end of a great backline play and score without anyone touching it.
Maybe that's a good stat for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
So
many
my
untouched
mate.
tries?
Here we go.
Yeah, so here we go. My mate, shout out Dan A, because he's done the research. He hasn't finished yet, but he's had a look at all his tries from 2014 to 2017. Scored 71 tries, 36 of them were untouched, so more than half.
Shit.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
So you're saying I could have done that if I was on the wing?
I'd say nearly half of mine are untouched as well.
Just getting the ball after
Just
a
cherry
break.
picking through the middle.
Yeah.
Well, it just shows his ability to finish tries too.
Timing. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
not easy to
Timing.
do, you know.
Nah, especially on the pass. Like Lucello throws bullets at him sometimes too.
Yeah, they got
Yeah.
a pretty lethal like. Now they do, and they have for like last couple of years. They had a lethal left edge, so he's been on the end of that. But
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was playing outside of Greg Inglis before that as well, so.
Yeah, oh mate,
oh shit, I forgot about that.
he's probably, but like some of those times with like timing and that at back of shapes.
Yeah,
Sometimes some of the passes wouldn't have been on the chest. Some of them were behind him.
Yep.
He's
Yeah.
found a way to score them. So, kudos to you.
yeah.
Alex,
Shout
mate.
out, AJ John.
Hopefully, I'm alive when you finish it.
My big fan of the week, once again, I sort of had two. Special mention, the Sharks versus Munster in the European Rugby Championship.
Munster would have won.
It was the kickoff.
Kickoff.
The penalty kickoff.
So what they done was they got 3 kickers. Is that right? 3 kickers, and they went from middle, like 20 out, side, and then they went back to the 30 middle, side, and they got a kick each.
And then who missed the one early?
Yeah, someone missed it early, and then it pretty much stuffed them because everyone else was just slotting it. So it was pretty cool to watch, though. Like it would have been pretty interesting.
Yeah, well, we spoke about it not long ago, so I was like, that was I was a big fan of that. But the main one was Amy Park record crowd at the A-League the other night.
Oh, the A-League.
29,902.
Is that the most Amy has
ever had. So
really?
Got me thinking, can we break it this year?
Maybe if like the team had the home grand final, maybe. You know how it's a derby.
Yeah.
But if we had an NRL grand final at Amy Park.
Oh, if it was a grand final, we'd definitely.
Definitely.
But I reckon the finals game this year, we
break it?
We're gonna break it. I reckon. What's our highest? Do you know?
Not sure.
At Amy Park, Storm's highest is 29,315.
So we need 600 more people.
Yeah.
600?
Yeah, to break the record.
Pappy, just go and buy the tickets, man. Just go and buy the 600 tickets.
Nah, because they do it off who actually comes in a... Is that right?
Yeah,
they counted on who's actually... How many tickets have been put in, but...
So that's my
600,
challenge.
then give it away.
The big fan is, can we break it?
Yeah.
Well, if it gets close enough and we talk to the members, like the department, and if they're close, just start handing out tickets.
Bringing them in.
What does it hold? 30?
30.
Yeah, it'd be 30, isn't it? So there was a 90...
I was about to say 35,000 before.
98 seats spare.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's
pretty crazy.
Cool.
Crazy. But
bad.
A-League final is spectacle on the streets as well.
Yeah, I've seen a
Had
few.
the flares.
Yeah, I've seen that. There's a big uproar about it.
Big uproar.
Yeah.
No, very good. That was my big fan of the week. Dave, you got our entries there?
Yes, I do. So, yeah, like I said before, lots of calls in about your boys' performance and, talking to the fans after the game. But, yeah, actually, this is your mate, Pappy. Or was it Hughesey who you took a photo with?
Hughesey.
Hey, boys. Big fan of the potty here. The name's Xavier. I met Hughesey after the game, got a quick pic. He said, just throw the name in here for an extra chance. One Roos supporter, another. Was sitting front row at the game tonight, 80 minutes in the pissing down rain. Was wearing my Roos jersey. Shout out Paps. Was trying to get his attention. Finally got it after the game. What a bloke. I was also calling out to Munster. Loved his work. Queensland supporter, another. But he just didn't even want to acknowledge me. That's cool. Yeah, huge fan, boys. Big fan. But dear Dave, what's going on with those sheets, bruh?
Oh, good on you, Xavier. I love seeing that.
Nice, Dave. He didn't even have a question. He just wanted to rip into his sheets.
He's just roasted. But,
he just roasted Mun and
Where was he?
He was on the far. You know where we ran out on the far side.
Yeah, he was on in the corner where like most of our supporters were. I think.
I was over there for ages.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You'd have missed him. North Melbourne, Guernsey.
Yeah, and he was yelling. He was loud.
Oh, maybe
you got my attention, and you were like,
yeah, I was like, oh, yeah, the bro.
He's a big fan.
So he was in that corner. I went for that corner way that way.
And then that way.
No, I didn't go that way.
So you brushed him.
I didn't brush him. I was probably the last bloke out there.
No, you actually were.
So you're welcome.
No, we love that.
Yeah.
Big fan.
Yep. Big fan.
All right, next one.
Hey boys, my big fan moment of the week is from the Storm game. So when Grant Anderson scored his try and all you boys were obviously celebrating, Silva went up and was like smacking him on the head. And then when Silva was smacking him on the head and then was like smacked him, and then Grant Anderson and Howie like clash heads. I thought that was like really funny from Silva, like giving so much like energy, like really excited, and then Howie and Grant Anderson ended up clashing heads. But congratulations on the win on the weekend, boys, and see you at home on Friday.
Did you guys see that?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, there's a video of it that put it up, and we were talking about it at training, and when GA and Howie hit heads, apparently Howie was filthy at GA because he thought he just headbutted.
Noggin.
Yeah.
Dude.
What is it? Finn
Noggin. Dude.
Finn Noggin, dude.
Of Finding
Finding
Nemo.
Nemo,
Yeah, I know
yeah.
exactly what you're talking about, bro. See, you've started to do movie
Oh no, I'm
references.
back. I'm
You're
back.
bro.
Nostalgic movies. That was very, very funny.
That was pretty funny. And yeah, so was the energy guy and just pumping everyone up. And
You could actually put that voiceover on it because you're like, Sua's hand could be the Finn. Noggin.
Noggin.
And then Howie's
face.
Can we get that up?
Yeah, you gotta put it up.
Someone edit that for us.
Let's
Get that edit.
Yeah. All right. Actually, yeah, poor Sua this week, scoring 2 tries and getting dropped. That's tough.
Yeah, deep squad.
It is tough.
Gio's
Yeah,
been
that's
playing well.
just what you.
Jay got our players
Yeah.
player, so
Yeah.
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 It's
All right. Last one.
Love the potty fellas. Just calling him a big fan moment of the week, which is Munster and Paps holding the umbrella for Lara at the end of the game in the interview.
Just real gentlemen.
Yeah.
What happened there? I
So,
didn't see.
It was so Lara had the umbrella and she was like, "Oh my god, I feel so bad." Like she gave it to one of her producers, like, "No, I'm like, I'll hold it." Like
Yeah.
so we can both get under it.
Yeah.
Because otherwise she would have held the mic and the umbrella. And she didn't want to be like, "Oh, like I'm under an umbrella," sort of thing. I was like, no, I don't care. I'm cold too. So I grabbed it and then didn't think anything of it. And then Munster came over. He's like, "Oh."
Is he jumping as well?
Mun jumped in and then he held it for her as well. So
I just said, "Oh, Pap's such a gentleman," and then I had to jump on after him, and
yeah,
Good
just
on
try to
you.
follow suit.
it's good.
It's very gentlemanlike of Pappy.
Well, I feel like we've been out there playing for 80 minutes,
Already
getting
wet.
wet. So
We've
it's
already
alright.
wet
Like,
already. Yeah.
So I know I'm
there you go.
outstanding, but I don't think I'll be giving it to myself. So.
yeah, I don't know about that, but good observation.
Thanks, Adil.
Thank you. All right, here we
All
go.
right. Yep. 3, 2, 1.
Two.
2.
Yeah,
The head clash.
Yeah, I
Head
love
clash.
seeing the Wigs go at it together. So
They got beef in the shed, so it's funny as seeing them
Yeah.
come together when they didn't mean it. Very, very.
Try and
funny.
get if you can't do the Finding Nemo sketch, try and get the one with the grown-ups when Rob Snyder's toupee falls up in the air. Maze.
I actually love that movie, bro. Grown Ups and Grown Ups 2 is gross.
You know what I'm talking about when the
Yeah,
I've
it's like
got no
flapping
clue,
around.
but it sounds
Have ya?
funny. So
Oh, you have to get it up. It's the best. It's like a bit of steam comes out of the car, hits his face, and then he's got like a toupee on, and it blows up in the air. I'll show you. Oh, it's hilarious. Anyway,
all
off
good.
topic.
No, that's our merch giveaway pack. So enjoy your better beer. It's actually seen Cal in the sheds on the weekend.
Yeah. Shout out Cal.
Cal Wishart.
Yeah.
He's with better beer, and he's mentioning how good it is to have on 167 now. So
Yeah. He's a big fan, so it's good. He's always bringing the in the sheds. He's always in there. He's
Yeah.
always in there when he can. So
him and Rod.
yeah, Rod's in there a lot too. Actually, I've seen him a lot this year. Must be on that retirement sort of.
It's in that retirement life.
Yeah. Playing golf and
Must be
coming to
nice.
watch his son play. So
be
how
good.
good! Shout out the Wishart fans.
There you go. Make sure you're getting onto those middies, those better beers. Origin coming up again. I know a few people loved it last time, so make sure you head over. If you do want to grab some merch as well, 167 podcast is the discount code, so you can grab some nice merch. Mun's got the beers there. I don't know if they're the middies.
Nah, they're not the middies, but
the Strongs, babe.
the midweek middies we call them here.
midweek middies
for the Origin game, and
and then
have
the
a few
weekend
this weekend as
strongies.
well. Yeah, have a few of these ones this weekend.
Weekend strongies while you're watching us play on the Friday night.
Have some tallies as well.
Long weekend this weekend.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, get a box of bitter beer and that'll last you the whole weekend. Or maybe 2 actually. Get 2 boxes. 2 cartons. 2
Might
cartons.
last you 2 games.
There you go. All right. It is time for our listeners' question of the week.
Yep.
How many we got, Dior?
We got 3, maybe 4.
Oh, bonus.
All right, let's
Bonus
go
round.
bonus. Let's kick off with the bonus then, because this one I didn't get to last week.
Did my brother-in-law get in?
This is him.
G'day, boys. Colin from Collerton here. Question for Deal Dave. Mate, if Belzer was to give you a call, put you in the starting 13, what position would you play? And what would you offer that the person in that position currently isn't? Thanks, boys. Love the potty.
What did he say his name was?
He's a pest. Colin from Collerton.
Colin from Collerton.
He's one of those blokes who calls up like Triple M and SEN
Just
and
does random shit.
We'll give a name like that and just talk shit. But
it is a good question, though.
It is a good question.
I'm going to give it
interested
to
to
him.
hear your answer.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, that's tough. Like, look, obviously everyone in the team is doing a bang-up job, and I couldn't possibly do a better job, but I was always... hate to come after you boys, but I was always a half growing up.
I knew this was
So, yeah, I don't know. I couldn't put myself ahead of any of the boys, but if I had to put myself somewhere in the team, it'd be probably number 1, I'd be left, right, off. Number 2, maybe halfback or hooker. See, the problem is I can't tackle. Well, I'm all right at tackling, but I'm good at hooker and attack, but I can't make that many tackles.
Halfback then, brother, because then you don't have to make
halfback. Exactly. And what would I bring? Just good vibes, good energy.
No. That's not the question. What would you bring that Hughesey doesn't bring?
I'll tell you what I'd bring. I'd bring a luscious head of hair.
There's no way.
No headgear covering this. No headgear covering.
No, that's not what
I'd have it out
Are you
there.
saying I'm losing my hair?
No, I'm just saying you don't show your hair. You've got lovely hair. You just don't put it out there for everyone to see.
Well, that's a lie because I don't have lovely hair.
He's coming straight out of the heartstrings.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Tell you what, doesn't do it justice.
Or if I
The
played
rain.
5/8, I don't know. Maybe I would while I'm going at you boys. Maybe I don't know. Think when I'm playing footy,
Country.
which is not a knock.
That's when he's playing his best.
But yeah,
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it's shoes that that I'd have to fill would be too big. I couldn't possibly.
yeah, good save.
Nice.
And I'd also be a goal kicker.
What do you reckon about our goal kicker now?
He's all right. Missed a few easy ones.
What would you have done?
Slaughtered
Probably
him.
get it between the sticks.
Oh,
Oh
yes.
my god! Stop the fight.
Stop the fight. Colin, you're the man.
Yeah.
Nice, Colin.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Colin.
All
Look at
right.
that, Colin.
Let's move on. Next question.
He's digging a hole.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Not Queensland. Kia ora, my butters. Hope you're
He's
safe.
back. Is it the same fella?
Says, big fan, man. Lead off.
We get him calling every week. That's all the time.
Fuck that.
That's great. His name's Rowan
Rowan.
Knock, knock.
or Rohan, I think. I don't know.
Rohan.
Knock, knock. Not bad. Knock, knock.
Let's go.
Next question.
Hey guys, funny question for you. Who would you let in the Storm? Who would you let date your sister? Give us the pros and cons. Love to hear it. Cheers, guys.
I think, have we talked about this before?
I don't know.
It was a while back when we had like other guys in there.
Or who we wouldn't?
Yeah,
I think we
who
spoke
wouldn't.
about who we wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Wouldn't be Pez, bro.
Who would we?
I think Keegs.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I reckon Keegs. I feel he's put quietly. He's a bit of a humble, quiet kid.
Keegs. Who else?
Definitely wouldn't be Pez or Joey Chan.
Yeah, no.
Who?
Joey Chan. Or
Oh.
Pez.
Yeah, definitely not.
Pez coming in. Pez, bruh. Pez, bruh. How you going, bruh?
Be acting like he has it over you from day one.
Yeah. Fuck.
Joey will be coming in with these gold chains like 50 Cent.
I think you're on my locker. Maybe Dina or Mia.
Yeah.
Yeah, D-Nux.
Yeah,
Yeah.
D-Nux, yeah.
I was thinking D-Nux too.
Yep.
You'd be good.
Bella neighbour.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
good.
Yep. I'm going Dino.
Dino,
got Dino?
Dino Keegs is good.
Quiet kid.
Yeah, I'm
I
going
know he's
Keegs.
quite
Mm,
religious.
yeah, respectful.
Comes from a nice family.
Yeah. Nah, that is a good one.
Yeah.
That is a really good one. Yeah, I would have to go Dean too, I reckon. I would go D-Nux too. And probably both of you guys, because then she'll be well looked after with the cash. Anything happens, so.
Country.
But I was gonna say someone who could play golf as well. Maybe maybe
Hang out with
Means.
them.
Means. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'd go Means.
I'd go Means. Means will be up there. I don't know. He gives me dodgy vibes as well too, though. He's like too perfect. He can't be that, you know. that good. So
Just trying to think who else is a bit of a creep.
You don't want a creep date your sister, but
No,
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about who you don't want.
no, who you do want.
Who you do want.
Who do you want?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Who wouldn't you? Who wouldn't you let you date? I think we've talked about this.
Top
but-
3?
I'm going.
Jonah Pezzett,
I think we all agree though.
Joey
You
Chan.
go Pez.
You going Joey too?
Yeah, I'm going Joey and
Can we say that he's got a missus? Oh, does he?
yeah,
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with that.
No.
We just know his antics in the locker room. That's all. And I feel like I can't say that.
I feel like I know who you're
I'm
thinking.
just gonna go.
You know,
I'm just gonna go Trent as well, just because he just can't make his mind up, that fella. So if
That's who I forgot. X. I wouldn't mind X dating my
Yeah.
sister. He's respectful. He's
yeah,
lovely.
nah, X is
Yeah, I
good.
was going to say that because he also seems like an easy guy to intimidate.
He
He's
is
just
a good
easily
man.
scared.
He's a very nice man.
Nah,
he is
a
very
good man.
respectable. That's a good one.
Yeah, X is good.
Yeah, I forgot about Xy.
Yeah, X is up there.
Sorry for cutting you there. boys.
X,
No, you're
Gigs,
good.
D-Nux, they'll be up there for sure.
Yeah.
Means me.
All right, last question. Are we done? Yeah?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, last question.
All right, so my question's for all of you, but mainly Mun. What is training like? Or like just when you get back to Melbourne, what's it like after an Origin game? Especially because Bellamy is on the Blues coaching staff. Does he rip into you a little bit? Do you talk about the game at all? Yeah.
It's a pretty good question.
What was it? Sorry,
Nah, it's for one.
No, he hasn't really given me a whole heap of ammunition or had a go at me. He actually was really good. He rang me, asked me how I pulled up, asked me if I'd back up. Said I would. No, I didn't feel anything different or awkward going into camp. Frank was good. Like Frank was obviously there last year. Frank was a little bit different last year. This year he's a lot better, I think personally. But
in what way? Like
he wasn't really. He was really standoffish last year, Frank. Even
Like he
though-
was still in New South Wales.
He was
versus
still in
Queensland mode
mode,
even when
yeah.
you come back.
Even when he come back. But last year, like obviously we won the first game, he didn't talk to anyone from Queensland. And when they won the second game, he was a little bit more chirpy. And then the third game, he obviously rubbed it in a bit more. But yeah, I don't think Bellamy would probably do a whole heap because I'd hit him from the side when he wasn't looking. King hit him. Nah, they were all both pretty good. So, but I haven't had the chance to lose a series yet, and they've been involved. So they could be different once the series is done. So who knows?
I think Bell's would be all right. I feel like he's not sort of that guy, eh? Like he's not going to come back and unless you fucking poke him, which you probably will, and then he'll start saying like, "Oh, we beat you," or whatever. But I reckon Bell's is pretty good.
just keep it as ammo, eh?
Yeah. He'll just if he needs it, he'll pull it out. But I don't reckon he'll go at you without any.
No, you're probably right.
Without
there.
any poking. So
He was pretty good.
pretty
That's
good.
probably my advice. Yeah, I thought it might have been a little bit different, but it wasn't. But yeah,
Yeah, I thought there wasn't much chat at all. Eh? To be fair, there was. Everyone just hitting you up, asking how you pulled up, and
it's because New South Wales are so humble.
And there wasn't.
Hinchy and GA, they were into me. Hinchy and GA, they were first one I got in there.
Knock that.
That was straight into me. I didn't even say hello to him.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, actually, he was as well.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, you were.
What'd I say?
You're like unlucky on Wednesday night, and then you had that little smirk. You know that little pappy smirk. It's like a little cheeky smile.
It could have been worse. I don't know. I still don't know. There's only one game being. I know what you're capable of. So,
Perth next one.
Yeah.
Yep. Perth. Yep. Shorter turnaround. I'm pretty sure. Not as because there's a game on Monday, so like some of them guys will be in contention as well.
Yeah, but they still get 9 days off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean,
is it Wednesday? Is it a Wednesday again?
Yeah, but usually the players will probably go into camp on the Monday.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
those
saying?
guys will
so
just
like
go the next
Moses, Stephen Crichton, Max King,
or New South Wales beauty.
Yeah, so all like
so you should win. Is what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying like
Yeah.
most of the Queensland boys will probably be in camp, and same with the Blues will be in camp most likely. So they'll have to wait for them to recover and probably see how they pull up. So yeah, it's an interesting. So,
Oh, well.
Advantage Queensland.
Yeah.
no.
No, we're the underdogs.
Can't the Blues. All right, I think that wraps us up.
Just in time for him to
Just
not go
in
on
time
his
for
date.
Dave's date that was going to happen, but it's not
Are you
happening
0
anymore.
and 3, to be honest? Every time I've come on the potty, you've had a date and they've just brushed you.
I don't know if it's 3,
You're
maybe
0 and
2.
Maybe you shouldn't put dates on potty days because then they just never work out right.
Oh, well, maybe you guys should just be on time.
Oh.
Get to my dates.
Here we go.
That's probably one of the things that you probably do, I reckon. If you were halfback or 5'8",
To be fair, we are
Yeah.
pretty late.
you'd be on time.
Traffic.
Yeah, poor
It's almost my
Edwina's sitting up
bedtime.
there.
Yeah,
She's
Edwina's
gotta go
probably been
home.
here
Yeah,
since
exactly,
7, 12-hour
yeah.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
it is a
poor
long day, but no, thanks for tuning in, guys. We're still tossing up if we've got one next week or not. I think we're all away for the bye, so we'll try to get something maybe done beforehand. But if not, enjoy the week, and we'll be back for episode 18 in a couple. All right, see you later.
guys.